It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My surgery was I think by the time I finally got back there, it was at 8:40. I got to the place at, yeah, this has been a little lifesaver, this pillow here. Anyway, I shouldn't have probably not done that. Anyway, by the time that I got there, it was 7:30, and then by the time they wheeled me in, it was about 8:40. The anesthesiologist and the doctor and the nurse were all cracking jokes, so it was a little easier, but I mean, God almighty, the anxiety. Woo-wee! Talk about nerve-wracking to walk into an operating room. Walk in, and then be told to lay down, and then here, spread your arms to the side, and we're going to stick a needle in your arm. Apparently it's just a tube. I don't know. Anything under the skin is kind of nerve-wracking. I swear I took a shower this morning. It doesn't really look like it. Anyway, so we ended up going 400 cc, moderate plus profile under the muscle, and then in the fold. Yeah, when I woke up, I don't remember much after she was asking me about my name and my birthday, and that was it. That's all I remember. I don't remember anything after that, except for them waking me up in the recovery room and taking out the IV, which was also really painless. I mean, I really psyched myself up over that IV. Not a big deal. Also, just learning to accept that the surgery is happening and that there's no reason to be nervous about it because this is what we want. This is what we're paying for. And it's going to be amazing in a couple days when, I should say, I guess in a couple weeks when we can start doing everything we were doing once again. The total surgery took about 45 to 50 minutes. I didn't seem like I was in recovery for long. She said an hour minimum. Maybe I was sleeping the whole time. I don't know. But, so, sorry, my puppies. Well, dog, puppy. He's like a big puppy. Anyways, and then my boyfriend, they put me in the wheelchair and then wheeled me down the hallway. Opened up the door. My boyfriend was in there in the lounge area or whatever. And then put me into the car. The car ride, I'm not going to lie, I don't remember a whole lot of it. I think was I sleeping?
No.
I guess I wasn't sleeping, but I don't remember much. And then getting here, I kind of remember walking up to the apartment door. Yeah, I do remember that. And then getting in here, I had set my pillows up before I left. Oh, we're not counting macros, carbs, calories, or anything like that for the next week. I'll be eating whatever I want to eat. Anyway, I had set my pillows up before I left this morning because I knew that I wanted them a certain way and I didn't want to have to yell at him to get it right. So I know that's mean, but it's true. So when I woke up, it hurt so bad. Right here in the middle is where it hurts the most. And up here, obviously, because my muscle, if you can see, this is the muscle. So when they put the implant in, they're shoving your muscle way up here. So they're cutting it down here and then shoving it up here. And so that's why that's where the pain is coming from. And then right in here, it's super swollen. The pain is starting to come in again, and it's time for another pain pill. The tramadol, working amazing. The Roboxin is amazing. I wouldn't let them give me pain medication in the IV because I just don't want to go there. Or maybe I did. Maybe I told her to give me a smidgen because it was really painful. I've been sleeping most of the day, right? About an hour at a time, and then I'm up for, this is the longest time I've been up so far. I've been up for about an hour. Talking just fine. A lot of girls describe it as discomfort instead of pain, and I agree. It's really hard to breathe. This isn't even that tight, so it's not this. It's the muscles pushing down on the implant, and wow, that's crazy to think I have implants in right now. Anyway, the muscle is pushing down on the implant, which is pushing down on everything else. And so it's not really painful. It's just a lot of pressure. It's literally like somebody's going like this with their fist and just pushing. And so it's hard to take a deep breath. I keep having to go like this, raise my chest up, lift my throat, and then I can manage to get a deep breath. Not every time, but sometimes. And I'm only really trying to do that every like 20 or 30 minutes. Getting used to asking for everything is hard because I'm pretty used to doing it all myself. But my boyfriend has been amazing. Sorry, he was doing something over here. But yeah, I'm super happy. I was afraid they would be too big. And they're